Wow. Good afternoon, everybody. I guess it's afternoon, I don't know. But glad to have you all here. This is an amazing opportunity to share with you all. And most of you all might say, what is he going to say? Especially probably the fellow law enforcement officers out there. What is he going to say about cops' perspective? But before I get into that, I had a script and Willie messed that all up. Pastor Willie messed that all up. But I thank him for messing it up because I need to talk to you from who I am. You need to know who I am. You need to know who those officers are out there. Those deputies out there. You need to know before you tell them they need to be defunded. Before you tell them they need to be arrested. Before you tell them, and I know you're like, where is he going with this? Follow me and we can go together. Because you don't know me, let me tell you a little bit about me real quick. I grew up in the streets of Southeast San Diego. Before there were gangs in my area, I was there. When the gangs were in my area, right on Gribble Street, my wife calls it Gribbly Street. She can't spell too good. No, actually she can't. My wife calls it Gribbly Street. I grew up on Gribble Street where there was street pharmacists. We had the opportunity to have street pharmacists. They were passing out little white rocks to people that would come over that decided they needed that. Their lives were destroyed. We had law enforcement officers come and pointing MP5s at us. Guess what, guys? I've been arrested too, slammed up against the wall. Again, you got to know me. You got to know me before you judge me. Yeah. Guess what? If you didn't know, I'm a black man. Just in case you didn't know. But also with a black man, I'm a pastor. I'm also a father and a great husband. Great father and a great husband too, all of them. Amen, wife? Yeah, my wife tell you, amen, amen. I'm a brother, I'm an uncle. I play the saxophone and I do pretty good. I should be up there with them. Next time. And then all in all, what I've always wanted to be is a police officer. I'm a police officer. With all that other dimension, that's me. But because of what one man did, and I understand the judgment. I understand it. Believe me, growing up in the streets, I understand the judgment. But again, I'm talking about from a cop's perspective. From a cop's perspective. Look, I got to go to work every day and don't know if I'm coming back home again. And then you got that same situation. Maybe you do. Because you believe you do. It's perspective. But I'm telling you each day, anytime I make a vehicle stop, I don't know what's going to happen then. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know who's in that car. Do you? Now you can look at us and blame us on how we deal with things. But before you blame us on how we deal with things, have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and realized you don't do everything right either? Oh, I'm not defending what happened. We stand in solidarity with all, and that's why we're here. We're against every cop that is here, every police officer that is here is very upset, disappointed, hurt. When I saw that on television, I was hurt because I knew I had to go back to work the next day. I knew I had to deal with this anger, frustration. Guess what? I'm in between. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. But I got to go back to work again. Guess what? I'm more than just that cop.
Amen.
I'm more than just that police officer.
Yeah.
I'm human. I might not make all the right choices, nor will all the officers make all the right choices. I can guarantee you we all made bad choices in our career. Maybe not as bad as this dude. I'm going to call him a dude. He's not an officer anymore. Never should have been. Never should have been an officer. But I want you, when you go out and you talk to your local officers, the deputies around here, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about their perspective. I want you to think about who they really are. Because I guarantee you, these gentlemen out here, the LT, he wasn't always the LT. He was out in the streets like the rest of us. The captains, the chiefs, all of them that out here, they went through some things, some changes. Speaking of changes, yes, change has to happen within law enforcement. We know it does. And the change, guess what, is happening. Look at yourself. Look at you. You're right here. I'm right here. Change is happening. That's why we're here today. I can guarantee every chief, every sheriff right now is making changes so that same thing won't happen again. What you're doing is making a difference. But if I took out on you what I have to face, we took an oath. We go by a code of ethics. And that code of ethics goes a little like this, but I'm going to flip it around. Over in John, I believe it's 15 and 13. What greater love is it than a man that lays down his life? If somebody was out here shooting, those deputies and myself are going to deal with that person that comes out here and deals with you. We're going to lay down our life because they are trying to harm you. What greater love? Y'all got to hear me today. Y'all got to hear me today. What greater love? It's not just about the badge. It's about a decision, a choice I made to leave my family every day. To go out there and protect people I don't even know that might not even like me. I work in Orange County, just in case you don't know. So you figure that out. But I go and I protect them. I serve them. What greater love? Oh, nothing I say is going to heal the wounds that have occurred. Nothing I say is going to make anything better that has happened in the past. Nothing I say. But guess what? What I do, what we do. Hey, deputies, can y'all toss up the fist for me? Just real quick, toss it up for me. What we do together. That's a sign of togetherness. What we do together will continue to make this change happen. We'll continue to make this change happen. But we can't do it without uniting. We can't do it. I need you. Hey, tune that song up, I need you, you need me, where God, yeah, tune that up and I'm about done. We need you. Law enforcement needs you. You got to do your part. I don't think any of the officers mind you videotaping while they're working and doing their good job. But it seems like we got more videos of officers doing bad jobs. But again, if you look at the stats, more officers do good jobs than bad jobs from a cop's perspective. Now that you've heard a little bit about what we do, go do a ride along and see what it's all about. Now, if you're really down, go become a cop. Then you can come back and we can talk. It wasn't like I thought it was. Can I say this? You darn skippy. It wasn't like you thought it was. When we're dealing with the worst element, and we have to say, sir, ma'am, can you please? And then you catch us on a bad day, and we say, get you. And you can put the explicit in, and I said I'm a pastor. So I don't share that vocabulary, but I can tell you what, I can guarantee some of my cohorts share that vocabulary. Sometimes I ain't mad at them. Because if you're acting a fool and you expect me to act civilized, you're acting like an animal. No, I'm not saying that. I am not equating that to George. I'm equating to our everyday life what we do from a perspective of a cop. But before you judge any law enforcement officer, go walk in their shoes. Walk with them a little while. A true friend will walk with you. An enemy will talk about you and tell you how bad you are. If you want to criticize me, you can go somewhere with that. If you want to critique me, that means you love me and you want to make me better. I'm ready to hear you. Every officer out here is ready to hear a critique. That criticized stuff, keep it to yourself. Because I got some criticism for you too, but you don't want to hear it. Let me just close with this. I can guarantee you that every deputy out here cares about you and wants the best for your life. Whether you believe it or not, go talk to them. Find out who they are. I bet some of them are fathers. Some of them look like they got grandkids too. No offense, guys. Some of them look like they have grandkids. I haven't got there yet. I'm 29 plus shipping and handling. Why y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing? Now actually I'm gonna be 50 this year. Don't I look good? I know. That wasn't a song, I told you the tune up. I could recap everything that these pastors, these wonderful educators have said, but I'll leave this with what the educator said. Educate yourself, not Facebook, not the media, Senator Melinda said. The media is lying to you. I don't go with the fake news, but they're lying to you. They're not telling the whole story. Those videos you see on Facebook are half the story. Go find out the real story. Educate yourself. Don't let Facebook be your judge and your jury. Because some of y'all don't look like you look on Facebook. I'm looking at you now. I'm just saying. Can you hit that song? And I'm out of here. I need you. You need me. We're a part of God's family. Where's my daughter at? Come here, baby. Come on. They need to hear this. Yeah, daughters, wives, somebody. Come on, y'all. My stepdaughters, you know what I'm talking about. I need you. You need me. We're a part of.
Get a round of applause. Thank you, Beau.